Mayor David Martin gave his second State of the City address Thursday, praising Stamford for being a safe, livable, financially stable city. Continuing with its AAA bond rating, the mayor says Stamford saves millions on borrowing.
Particularly as at this point in our city's juncture, capital funding is particularly important. As you know, we've got some very big capital demands over the next few years, and in fact, this coming July, we're going to be issuing a $50 million bond offering to support our capital budget.
Mayor Martin says he's also making a commitment to pay the city's long-term unfunded obligations.
And I am not going to kick the can down the road, as we often see a lot of politicians or governments do. In fact, during my term, we will spend more money to pay down unfunded pension obligations than in any previous four-year period in the history of Stamford. And we will spend more money during my term to pay down unfunded retiree health care coverage than all prior mayors combined since the beginning of Stamford.
Stamford also remains the safest city in New England. Martin was proud to say Stamford doubled school patrols over the past year, took measures to crack down on distracted driving and keeping the streets safe, installed surveillance cameras in the city, and more.
Crime is the lowest level it has been over the past 20 years. And despite a few high-profile recent situations, crime remains low and even continues to trend downward in some of the internal metrics that we're beginning to track as part of our reviews.
The third largest city in the state, the mayor says Stamford's growth is a sign of success.
Where is a lot of that growth coming from? Well, it's coming from the South End and the downtown in residential projects. And in fact, in these areas, we have $6 billion in projects, with 15,000 new people expected to live in these areas, essentially doubling the existing population in these areas.
Martin says he's proud of Stamford's progress and will continue to move the city forward in all these areas and more.
I'm just going to keep taking on more and more that I think we can get done in terms of maintaining our safety, keeping us financially sound, continuing our livability, and having a vision of smart growth for the future.
Reporting in Stamford, I'm Samantha McKelvey for It's Relevant News.